like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the men's side.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles return home. They have a 6-game homestand, beginning with a 3-game series against our bitter rivals. They're so bitter, I can't even say it. The New York Yankees. How you doing, everybody? We're at Oriole Park, by the way, in case you didn't figure it out. This is the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. Welcome in. Folks, we've got ourselves quite a week of baseball ahead of us. 6 games at home against the top 2 teams, not only in our division, but in the American League. And one of those 2 teams being Tampa, who we just returned from Florida playing, took 3 out of 4 there. Lost a tough one yesterday, a 1-run game. Really could have gone either way. But the Orioles, I was very proud of how they played down there. Very happy to get out of there with 3 out of 4, despite, again, losing yesterday. We can't mope around, folks. That's how I think I wrapped up yesterday's call. Can't mope around about it. We got the Yankees coming to our yard tonight for 3 games. And we got to keep that enthusiasm up. We got to keep that drive going. This team, I think, got some kind of a wake-up call, some kind of motivation, bulletin board material. I think they've been playing some of their best baseball lately. And we're going to try to keep doing that here tonight. We're going to try to take 2 out of 3. I think that is very much necessary. We don't want to lose this series. Certainly can't get swept. So 2 out of 3 is the target. If we happen to take the first two, I'll be more than happy to entertain a possible sweep. But for now, let's try to win tonight and at least get one win in our pocket and take it from there. One game at a time. But also, let's try to take this series. Can't afford to lose this. Folks. Okay, first of all, let me just tell you, folks, if you didn't know already, Trey Mancini, former Oriole, bit of a legend here in these parts. This afternoon, he announced his official retirement from baseball. Just want to, let me bring over my buddy here. Folks, the hat normally doesn't do this sort of thing, only when it's truly special, but a little tip to Trey Mancini. Thank you, sir. You're a hell of a motivational story yourself. Good luck in anything you're trying to do from this point on. I think you have a home here in Baltimore with this organization. I'm sure we can find something for Trey to be around and be a part of the Orioles in his post-playing days, like so many other former players have. That's one of the things I think that makes this organization special. Players that do play here, they tend to fall in love with us. We fall in love with them. And then when they stop playing, they kind of stick around. It's nice. I hope Trey does that. It's good to have him around. Okay, what else? Let's talk about the pitching matchup here first. Carlos Rodon is on the mound for the New York Yankees, a left-hander, and apparently he's coming off the disabled list to make this first start. So apparently he's going to be on some kind of a pitch count. I think I read somewhere that his last rehab assignment start, he only threw somewhere in the upper 60s in pitches. So might be a pretty short outing for Rodon, even if he's good. And another stat that I want to pass along is that I don't want us Oriole fans, if Rodon or any of these New York Yankees starters are pitching very well in these 3 games and our offense is looking rather dormant through this first 3, 4, 5, or even 6 innings, because I did read a stat that Rock Kabatko put out there. The Yankees this year have lost 16 games in which their starter gave up 1 run or less. Okay, 16 games. That's like a few a month they lose when their starter pitches very, very well. So that gives me encouragement, because we have seen this Orioles offense sometimes. We face a starter and we just can't get that offense going. But 16 times the Yankees have been beaten in such a circumstance. So just hold that in the back of your mind in case, we get off to a bit of a slow start, either tonight or any of these 3 games. Just, you got to have some hope, folks. I know sometimes it hurts when we lose. Well, it hurts every time we lose, but sometimes you have that hope built up and then you lose and it hurts. And you're like, well, why did I put that hope in? Don't think that way. Have some hope, all right? Carlos Rodon on the season has pitched 46 in the 3rd innings, a record of 4-2. He's got a 3.30 ERA. He's got a whip of $1.25. In those 46 in the 3rd innings, giving up 32 hits, 52 strikeouts to 26 walks. That's a lot of walks. 3 home run balls. And on the main, Boz, victim of no run support. And last time out, a little shaky on the start. And honestly, I looked at his numbers career-wise against the Yankees. These starts coming as a member of the Rays. They're not very good. His ERA is around 7 against the Yankees. And some of the guys in the lineup tonight have done pretty well off of him. But we can't complain because the Yankees are definitely not at 100%. There's no Aaron Judge. There's no Cody Bellinger. There's no Giancarlo Stanton. In fact, the 3-4 hitters in their lineup tonight are 2 guys that they acquired at the trade deadline. So this offense of the Yankees, not as prolific as it normally is when we play them. So I'm hoping Shane Baz and our starters and our bullpen can handle this Yankee lineup. Boz, 4-12 with an ERA right on 4. He's gone 139 in the third innings, giving up 143 hits, 122 strikeouts to 47 walks, and 10 home run balls. Here's the lineups for the New York Yankees. Trent Grisham will lead off and play center field. Ben Rice, who's only been batting about $160 since the All-Star break. That's probably, to me, the most dangerous bat in the lineup, and he's gone ice cold over the past month. He is the number 2 hitter in DH. He's got 33 home runs and 78 RBI in the season. So not a guy to just take lightly. But again, we might be catching the Yankees at the right time. They're missing some of their star players, and a guy like Ben Rice currently struggling. Elliot Ramos, one of their trade deadline acquisitions, is in left field batting third. He came over from the Giants. Luis Garcia Jr., another acquisition. He's the first baseman and cleanup hitter. He came over from the Nationals in a trade. You have Spencer Jones in right field batting fifth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, God. More Jazz. More Jazz shenanigans. Jazz will play second base and hit sixth. George Lombard Jr., a Yankee prospect who's gotten off to a pretty decent start to his major league career. He will bat seventh. He's at shortstop. Ryan McMahon, veteran third baseman, will bat eighth. And Austin Wells, who's been having a tough time offensively all season, hitting just 179. He'll do the catching. He'll bat ninth. I love seeing the boos in the Charm City chat as I read off these Yankee names. All right, now we're going to get to the Orioles lineup. Let's get some yays for this. In fact, a big yay. Why? Because we're facing a lefty, and the Orioles have finally decided, okay, enough fooling around, trying to hit a middle-of-the-order power bat as our leadoff hitter just to get a right-handed bat in that leadoff spot. It's not necessary, okay? And the reason why I knew that is because we faced McClanahan, just yesterday or the day before? We had Jackson Holliday batting third, and my rationalization was, if he's good enough to bat third against the lefty, let's have him just bat leadoff. Let's just make this easy for ourselves. He's definitely more of a prototype leadoff hitter. He's got speed. Forget about the lefty-righty thing. Holliday got a couple of hits off the lefty in that last start anyway. So Holliday is going to lead off in this ball game, and I'm happy to see it. He's at second base. Pete Alonso, he's going to DH again and bat second. He's still a little banged up. I'm a little surprised he's still not in the field yet, but more credit to Alonso. Clearly he is playing through some pain. He is batting second and DHing for us. Tyler O'Neill will hit third. He's in right field. Kobe Mayo is the cleanup hitter at first base. Gunnar Henderson will then bat fifth at shortstop, with Christian Encarnacion Strand at third base, backing him up in the sixth spot. Leody Taveras will bat seventh in center field. Christian Franklin will get a start. He'll be in left field. And then Carlos Narvaez will bat ninth and do the catching. In downtown Baltimore right now, it's 85 degrees, partly cloudy skies, no threat of rain, it would appear. Home plate umpire is Will Little. And, there's 3 other guys. Who cares? Just be good at calling balls and strikes, Mr. Little, if you don't mind. What else is there to go over here before we get started? Folks, first pitch is just about 4 minutes away. Since yesterday, I've decided to rely on this new stream site for the ball game that I hope won't keep buffering and lagging like it had been on the other one for about a week straight. I just got fed up. But the issue is this one, I think, has a little bit more, a delay from, than the other one. So there's going to be a little bit more of a delay. But with the information screen that we have here, which is, where are we? This thing right here, it should be well lined up with the game I got here. So as long as you get synced up with me, yeah, we might be as much as a minute behind the rest of the world, but we are in our own little bubble here We're here to have a shared experience, and as long as we're all in sync, it doesn't really matter that we're a little bit behind everybody else, okay? Don't let anything spoil you. In fact, there is one thing I want to tell you. This scrolling out-of-town scoreboard bug, it might actually provide some sort of, and you see right there, Yankees, Orioles. When that goes by, there might be a point in the game where it's telling you something like the inning is over before I've called it. So my advice to you would be, don't look at the out-of-town scores unless we're like between innings or something, okay? And maybe when we get late into the ball game, I might even consider just removing these scores just to be extra careful. But again, we're going to try to get synced up here, and the best way to do that is to pause your game right after the first pitch. You know, like just sit there with the game ready to go and get ready to pause it. And once you see the first pitch and the umpire says ball or strike or it's fouled away, or even if it's put in play, let the play run itself to its conclusion, and just pick that moment to pause. Wait a moment for me to catch up and call that first pitch. And once I've done that, you unpause, and now we're synced up, at least in theory, for the rest of the game. We just got to get one pitch out of the way. Okay? Right now I'm working on just getting my game to go full screen. So I'm a little bit distracted right now. This is the one issue with this site. I can't seem to make the damn... Okay, there it goes. Well, now you just bumped me out. You really are a little pain in the ass, aren't you? You're just about a little bit pain in the ass. Hey, Charm City chat. First pitch is coming up here in a minute. Hope everybody is doing well. Please do me a favor. Go ahead and get that like button thing out of the way. I know many of you show up and you do it right when you get here, and I appreciate it, but I'm just throwing out a reminder for those that might be a little more absent-minded about it. I'm certainly an absent-minded kind of person. I need reminders. It's okay. All right, we are full screen. A little bit of volume. I think we're good to go. Folks, the Orioles and the Yankees, you know that things can go, you know, there is no middle ground when it comes to the emotional, you know, the range of emotions that one can have. Like tonight, we're going to, in a couple of hours, be either feeling really depressed or really, really happy. It's going to be one of those two outcomes. Man, I really hope we win this ball game. You know, let's at least win this first game. Come on. All right. Charm City chat. We got over 130 people here already. 50 likes already before the first pitch. That's fantastic. We set some channel records during that Tampa Bay series, by the way. Really big turnout for the channel. Good stuff. We're about more than 3/4 of the way to the next 1,000 marker on the odometer. About 240 something subscribers away from getting to 6,000, and we're on a pace where we should be doing that before, I don't know, maybe by the middle of September. It could be sooner. I don't know. I'm done trying to estimate when we're going to hit certain targets for the channel, because it's a fluctuating sort of a thing around here. Sometimes I expect no turnout on a weekday afternoon game against a team nobody really cares about, and that winds up being a bigger draw than a weekend game against the Yankees. In fact, I remember we had in the first half of this season, we played the Yankees home and away, and those, I was a little bit bummed about the turnout for the channel. I know there's a lot of other channels out there, though, that cover the Yankees, so for anybody just looking to find the game somewhere, I'm probably pretty far down in the algorithm. I'm sure a lot of Yankee-centric channels are popping up before my channel does as an option. But it's all good, folks. Whatever the channel does is fine. I am more worried about the team and winning this ball game. Everything else can take a back seat. Okay. This game, again, it might have already started, but I am waiting on the first pitch still. So I hope you guys will, once again, be a little bit patient and work with me on this. Have your game paused and ready to unpause as soon as I call the first pitch. Trent Grisham will be the leadoff hitter. It'll be Ben Rice and Elliot Ramos to follow against Shane Baz. Baz making his 25th start. His ERA is right on 4 exactly. And that record of his, 4-12, very unfair. For those that don't look at baseball close enough, they would look at Shane Baz's record and immediately assume he's not a good pitcher. It's simply not the case. He has been the victim of very little run support. And it's just a part of baseball. Every year there seems to be a guy in the rotation that might give you a ERA north of 4, but he gets a ton of run support, and he has a really nice-looking record. Then you get a guy who gives you quality start after quality start, but can't get a win because he's not getting the runs. And for the Orioles this year, that appears to be Shane Baz. Hopefully that won't be the case tonight. All right, I do believe we are just seconds away from first pitch. At this point, I'm wondering whether or not that first pitch is going to pop up here on the screen before I call it. If it does, then I know I'm way, way behind. So fingers crossed, folks. Where are we? Okay, Grisham is walking up to the plate. And there's the first panorama view of the ballpark. I think people are still filing in. Kind of hard to judge the turnout already. But we are ready for baseball, folks. We are ready for Major League Baseball, the Baltimore Orioles against the New York Yankees. Narvaez goes into his crouch. Baz steps his right foot onto the rubber. And he is set. Grisham is waiting. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. It is high for ball 1. High for ball 1. We are underway. Trent Grisham hitting .221. He's got 16 homers. He's driven in 51 runs. The 1-0 pitch is a called strike on the inside edge. Count is even up. Both teams are wearing their traditional uniforms, respectively, home and away. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Nice knuckle curve from Baz. Grisham swinging over top of it as it dropped down to the dirt. His first knuckle curve tonight, looking good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was the problem in his last start. His knuckle curve was not breaking very much. But that first one here looked good. 1-2 to Grisham. And the pitch fouled straight back. That fastball belt high. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm not paying attention. Is this scoreboard thing lined up pretty well, or is it a little bit ahead of me? It looks like it might be. That pitch, is this going to be another foul ball? The 1-2, fouled away. So it is maybe just like a second ahead of me. I might have to go in here and try to adjust it. Are you sure I'm good? I'll leave it up to you guys to tell me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that knuckle curve. He gets 2 swings and misses from it from the first batter. And Grisham strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That's a good way to start the night. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch to Rice is low for ball 1. Folks, Rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 of something. The 1-0 to Ben Rice. There's that knuckle curve and another swing and a miss. He's thrown it 3 times. He's gotten 3 whiffs. If that pitch is going to work, we are in business, folks. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on a rising fastball. It is 1-2. Another swing and miss. Folks. Shane Baz, early doors here, 9 pitches, but so far, so very, very good. Come on, keep it going, buddy. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That is called strike 3 at the top of the zone. Sit down, Rice.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, Shane Baz.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
All right, the batter is Elliot Ramos, and Baz with a sinker high for ball 1. Ramos coming over from the Giants, where he's compiled a .244 average, 9 homers, and I missed the RBI count. It looked like it said 36. I could be wrong. Ramos fouls away a 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. 2 down, nobody on in the top of the first. The Yankees offense has gone 16 straight games without scoring a run in the first inning. We're trying to make it 17. Hopefully we'll make it 19 by the end of this series. That's ball 2. 2-1 to Ramos. Baz from the belt and the 2-1. Hit that outside corner with that late tailing action on that sinker. Is Ramos challenging this pitch? Oh, thank you so much. You're going to lose your challenge, sir. That is a strike. That ball is entirely in the zone. The Yankees are down to 1 balls and strikes challenge here in the first inning. 2-2 on Ramos. Baz is ready, and the pitch. Swung on. A little tapper foul, third base side. Oh, are we already having a little bit of... Froggy, that was okay. Wyatt was not spoiling anything. He was just agreeing that the umpire should have known, or at least the batter, he shouldn't have challenged that pitch was indeed a strike. So, Wyatt, you didn't do anything wrong there. Just a little, I guess, mistaken situation there. We got a full count on Ramos. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, foul, third base side. Another payoff pitch to Ramos. Here it is. Breaking ball, that stays up, and that is ball 4. That was the first knuckle curve that didn't do so well for Baz. I don't think he wanted a chase on a swing. I think he wanted to get a called strike 3 on a curveball that dropped to the top of the zone. But it didn't drop. It just hung up there. So a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Luis Garcia Jr., who we saw earlier in the year with the Nationals. Left-handed hitter, first baseman. First pitch is high for ball 1. The 1-0 from Baz. Popped up. It's going to be foul behind the plate. There's a big, hard sun beaten down on the right field area all the way till you get to the warehouse. The rest of the field is in shadow. 1-1 pitch is over the plate, but a little bit low. Narvaez hesitating to throw the ball back. Might have contemplated challenging, but I think that pitch did wind up low. Oh, it was borderline. Yeah, it did kiss the zone. We could have challenged. We would have gotten that overturned. It's a 2-1 count. Now it's 2-2 after a foul ball. Folks, 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter. Shane Baz has already thrown 22 pitches here in the inning. So despite what I think is good stuff he has tonight, he has had to labor here. Let's hurry up and get out of this inning. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and just a little tapper again. Behind the plate foul. We'll do it again. Folks, over 200 people in the room already, and we're in the top of the first inning. That's a good sign. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing okay. Another 2-2 pitch to Garcia Jr. It is swung on and missed. A changeup from Baz. He strikes out the side. Let's go.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Come on, people.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully we can get that pitch count down. But again, the stuff looks good from Baz so far. And we need it. Folks, bottom of the first coming up. It is the Yankees nothing. The Orioles coming to bat. Holiday, Alonso, and O'Neill. Let's go. How you doing, Charm City chat? Let me run down the list here and say hi to as many folks as I can. We got Book Doc, Jake S. 1999, Tony Lynn, Meowth, Wyatt, Carl Schaefer, Chow Lore, Isaac Angel, Tank is here, George Ford. I really need some like background music when I go through these names. Give it a little bit of oomph. You feel me? Who else we got here? Looks like the same 7 or 8 people talking to each other for a while. Brian Mitch. Wow. A lot of repeats. Christopher Haas. Hello. John Bondi. Welcome in. Ed Brooks is here. Anybody with the word Brooks in their name. Good in my book. John Bondi. Welcome in. Nicholas Handy. I can't remember if I said your name, but welcome in again. Daniel Wartz. We're ready for the bottom of the first inning, folks. Carlos Rodon, first pitch to Holiday is outside for ball 1. Folks, the Orioles are up to hit. Ricky Barber. Hello, Ricky. John Jansen, welcome in. Next pitch is a strike. Belt high, middle of the plate. Todd Zace. Thomas Brock. Ramdog. Daniel Berry. Now we're starting to get a lot of names in here now. This pitch is high to a Holiday. It's 2-1. Brandon Richards, The Major, Froggy, Mike Davis, Cosmos Archipelago, OG Outlaw 420. Here comes the pitch. Low, ball 3, 3-1. Frank McKenna is here. G.E. Wilson, 21. How you doing, G.E.? Hope you're doing well. Brad M. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Holiday swinging away and fouls it off. Full count to the leadoff man. Tony Claremont. Welcome aboard. Okay, I'm getting near the bottom here. Frank Cerna. Hello to you. Walter Del Gallo. Here's the payoff pitch. That is popped up. Going to be in play on the third base side. The catcher going into a slide. Wells makes a basket catch with that catcher's mitt. That was a lot of distance for a catcher to cover to get a foul ball. Nearly in the third base coaching box. I mean, he was on the warning track in front of the dugout of the Yankees. But if you draw a line from where he was, pretty much parallel to the third base coach box to make that catch. One away. Here's Pete Alonso. Pete is in fuego. Swing and a miss. He's going after a first pitch slider that was in the dirt just about.
A polar bear stirs.
His average is up to 267. Got a 9-game hitting streak active. There's a slider up and away. 1-1 the count.
A polar bear stirs.
Matthew Heimbach. How you doing, Matthew? 1-1 pitch. Fouled behind the plate. 2 strikes. Phantom has gotten here. Earl Schubel. Alan Piles. And Mike M. 2395. He says, sup. Sup with you. Sup. 1-2 to Alonso. The pitch. That bounces in there for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tyler O'Neill will bat next. Mayo, if anybody gets on. Mr. Splash is out there with his polar bear mask on. 2-2 pitch is fouled back. All right, well, we're definitely making Rodon work here. And again, I think he's going to be on a limited pitch count. Holiday took the count full. Alonso's fouling off a 2-2 pitch. So we're already up to pitch number 12 here, and it is popped up. Alonso, shallow right field. Coming in is, who is that? Who's your right fielder, New York? Oh, that's Stuart Jones? Spencer Jones, sorry. Spencer Jones with the catch and right. Sorry, Yankees. I don't know your unproven prospects yet. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 2 down, nobody on. First pitch, a backdoor slider there by Rodon, but it stays off the plate for ball 1. O'Neill's hitting .223. He's got 10 homers, 23 driven in. Just 23 on the year. Man, he's been healthy this year. I know he doesn't play every day until recently. That pitch, another breaking ball that misses away. It's 2-0. Rodon's 2-0 pitch. That is high. A 3-0 count to O'Neill. And let's see if he gets the green light here or not. Folks, we're 1 like away from 100 already. We're about to hit triple digits in the first inning. That might be a channel first. 1 more like will do it. There's a strike, a get-me-over strike to get it to a 3-1 count on O'Neill. 100 likes in the first. We did it.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
The 3-1 pitch is called a strike at the very top of the zone. The count is full. If O'Neill can get on, Mayo is next. The payoff pitch. That is ball 4. O'Neill works a walk, and all 3 batters Rodon has faced, he's had to throw, on average, 6 pitches. 18 pitches to the first 3 batters. That is good. Here comes Kobe Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo hit a home run yesterday that was very impressive. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. He chased a low slider. 0-1 the count. 468 feet beyond the bleachers down at the Tropicana Field. This ball's hit out to center field. It's going to stay in the yard, though. He hits it to the deepest part of the yard. Trent Grisham hauls it in 2 steps in front of the track, in front of the 410-foot sign. So that ball hit about 385 feet or so for out number 3. Mayo, you take that same ball, you pull it a little, or you go the other way, it might get out of here. But if you're going dead center, you're going to have to hit a little bit more. All right, we are through the first inning, folks. The Orioles get 1 base runner. He is stranded. On to the second inning, no score in Baltimore. Is this where we are? Is this real life? Okay, I'm going to take a look for the first time at what is going on around the rest of the league, and I am just now learning that the Blue Jays and the Rays are going head-to-head during this week. I guess they both had off on Monday, but Toronto is already up on Tampa, 2-0 Blue Jays. That is just now going into the second inning. The Tigers are a team we want to keep an eye on. They are scoreless in the bottom of the second in Pittsburgh. Cleveland have a 3-0 lead after 1 inning at home against the Giants. Other games we would be interested in keeping tabs on will be starting later. Let's see. The Twins are a team we want to monitor. They will be hosting the Braves. That starts in about 40 minutes. The Rangers will have the Nationals down in Arlington. That starts in about an hour. And am I missing anybody that we're trying to keep tabs on here? I guess Seattle is still kind of in. I'm not going to worry about them, but they're in Milwaukee, and the Brewers are very, very good. Good luck, Seattle, out there. All right, we're into the second inning of play. It is Jones up to hit for the Yankees, and first pitch swinging hits a ball to left field. Franklin, drifting over toward the foul line, will make the catch. A 1-pitch out for Shane Baz, which is exactly what he needed after having to throw 25 pitches in the first inning. Spencer Jones retired on 1 pitch, and the batter is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, boy.
As the 1-2 hit right back to Louis. Goes the second one. On the first, Jazz throws it. What the fuck was that?
I love hitting the fade out button just at the right time. That's strike 1 to Jazz. He's hitting .216, 17 homers, 48 RBI. What did he say at the beginning of the season? He's going for a 40-40 season? Or was it 50-50? I don't know. It's looking like it won't be 2020. He fouls off this pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Baz is ready. The 0-2. Another foul ball. 50-50, George. Did he actually say with a straight face he's going for a 50-50? Well, he's hitting 154 in his last 16 games. Ouch. This pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Giants got a solo shot. They're the ones in Cleveland, right? So 3-1 there. Scoreboard watching in mid-August, folks. You got to love it. I don't know what we're waiting on here, but the count is a ball and 2 strikes. I guess somebody had a timeout. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that knuckle curve. There's another whiff. Shane Baz How you doing? 5 outs, 4 via the strikeout. Oh my, folks, Shane Boz.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, this is my first look at George Lombard Jr. He's played 11 Major League Baseball games. He's got a couple of home runs already. Big-looking dude. He takes inside for ball 1. Right-handed batter. Looks like a smaller version of Aaron Judge at the plate. There's a called strike. 1-1 on Lombard Jr. They tried to bat him higher in the order, but they realized they weren't getting a whole lot of Lombard support. Get it? Lombard support. Little lower back humor for you guys. This pitch is fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll be here all week, everybody. More awful puns coming up. Jazz is on his iPad, sitting on the Yankee dugout bench right now. What are you looking at? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on, no score in the top of the second. The 2-2, up and in. Lombard has to get out of the way, and that will run the count full. We have a payoff pitch coming, and here it is. Swing and a miss. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Shane. Folks, Shane. Shane's a shoving. Come on, folks. Shane. Shane is cool. Shane. Come on. 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. Not too shabby. On we go to the bottom of the second, no score. Look at that. All right, folks. We got twice as many people here in the room right now than we have likes. And whenever I see that, I feel compelled to ask those watching right now, particularly because we're in the middle of a break. There's nothing else going on. Please do me, the channel, and the other bird watchers here a favor and hit that like button at the bottom of your screen. Just tap it, and we'll call it even, okay? 3 hours of free baseball coverage in exchange for 2 to 3 seconds of reaching out with a index finger and tapping a button. I think it's a really good deal. You're not going to find a much better deal than this. All right, so there's no more sunlight on right field anymore as the sun starts to set, but the entire warehouse is aglow with that orange setting sunlight. It's always that perfect time of day at the ballpark. It's the only reason why I like the game starting before nightfall. Is for that about 10 to 15 minute part of the night or early evening, or that warehouse just lights up. All right, we got Gunnar Henderson leading off here.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First pitch, he's swinging, and he's popped it up. Shallow center field. And Grisham coming in will make the catch. Gunnar trying to jump on the first pitch. And it turned into a pop-up. 1 down. Here's Encarnacion Strand. Nice. Encarnacion Strand hit a mammoth of a home run himself. It wasn't as deep as Mayo's yesterday, but it was hit extremely high. The launch angle on it, if that's your thing, was one of the more high-arcing home runs in the StatCast era hit by an Oriole. We're lucky it didn't hit the roof. Ball 1 to Encarnacion Strand. Next pitch is a changeup that floated over the top of the zone, and that is ball 2, 2-0. We got a launch angle fan here, folks. How you doing, Joel? 2-0, what happened here? Oh, the umpire got something in his eye. He's calling for time himself. Well, which eye is it? He put his finger in one eye, then put his finger in a different eye. Which eye has something in it, sir? Great. We have an umpire that has something in both of his eyes. That's never an issue, right? Nothing to worry about when both your eyes are compromised as a major league umpire. Fantastic. Okay, we're ready for the 2-0 pitch. That is called a strike. Are you sure, Blue? Can you see? 2-1 on in cars.
In cars. In cars.
And maybe somebody threw an invisible bee bag over him. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider breaking down. That slider of Rodon appears to be tough for the Oriole batters to lay off when he throws it in that kind of spot where it's starting in the zone but breaking out of it. They're not picking it up yet. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one will bounce into the dirt. That slider ineffective. And the count has gone full. I'm watching the Yankee Yes Network broadcast, and they're trying to say that Encarnacion is difficult to pronounce for some reason. That is ball 4, folks. We got a walk for in cars.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
In cars.
It seems somewhat ironic, right? Or what's the word I'm looking for? How can he walk when you're in cars?
In cars.
Yeah, it's a literal walking contradiction, folks. Get it? He's walking.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
But you're also in cars.
In cars.
The umpire was out with the catcher in a conference with the pitcher, Rodon. I'm not sure what the ump had to do with it. But again, this is the first start back off the injured list for Rodon. He's on 27 pitches at the moment. I don't expect him to go, say 100 pitches tonight, even if he's pitching fantastic. That is a first pitch strike to Leody Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Taveras batting from the right side against the lefty Rodon. Currently hitting .225. That ball's lined up the middle. That is a base hit. Encarnacion Strand will stop at second base. The Orioles have 2 on with 1 out. Folks, it's rally time. That ball left out over the middle of the plate, and Taveras shot it right back where it came from. Nearly decapitated Rodon. The batter is Christian Franklin. And he hits a ground ball to second. This could be... Oh, he bobbled it! Jazz bobbled it! And everybody's safe! Yes! Yes! A routine double play ball to end the inning has turned into bases loaded with 1 out. Folks, Jazz does it again. Oh, Jazz, the gift that keeps on giving.
As the 1-2 hit right back to Louis. Goes the second one. On the first, Jazz throws it. What the fuck was that? Jazz.
And look at his reaction. What are you looking around for, dude? You're looking for somebody else to blame here? Swing and a miss by Narvaez. All right, folks. We got a big moment in the ball game here. We've got probably not our best hitter we want up. Our number 9 hitting catcher. Bases loaded, 1 out. We need him to put the ball in play. And we're on 2 strikes now. He fouls back the 0-1. 0-2 on Narvaez. Come on, dude. We got a golden opportunity to take an early lead here. Jazz has given us a gift. Let's not blow it. Holiday will be on deck, or he is on deck. 0-2 pitch. That is up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, folks. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That slider. Again, when Rodon throws it across the zone and then it drops out of it, Oriole batters can't seem to lay off of it. That's the pitch that's helping him so far tonight. We are on 2 outs with the bases loaded. It's going to take a big clutch hit from Jackson Holiday. First pitch is a slider, and it drops in for a strike. Hang in there, folks. Come on. We got to take advantage of Jazz's boner. Holiday pops it up. On the third base side, McMahon with a look. It will get into the crowd. That is strike 2 on Holiday. All right, Jackson. It's time to mature just a little bit more. It's time to figure out how, on an 0-2 count, to stay in this at-bat until you get something you can serve somewhere and drive in a run. Come on, buddy. 0-2 pitch. A little bit high. The Yankees are going to challenge this, and if they're wrong, they're out of challenges. It is a strike. It just caught the upper outer corner of the zone for strike 3, and Holiday is set down by a ABS challenge with the bases loaded. Oh, my. Well, we could not take advantage of a gift by Jazz Chisholm. We just had the wrong part of the order up for it, unfortunately, it would seem. But look, folks, there was still damage done in this inning. Rodon now 37 pitches through 2 innings. I think he's about halfway through his pitch count tonight. And certainly the Yankees aren't feeling great about that error from Jazz. So hang in there, folks. We didn't get a run, but, you know, I think we're sitting in a better spot right now than they are. So let's just hang in there, okay? Let's just hang in there. Hey, 1 more like to 150. 1 more like, and we're at 150. Lovely. All right, folks. Game 2, by the way, tomorrow night, same start time. 6:35 p.m. Coverage will begin on the channel at 6:15. Have the Yankees announced a starter for tomorrow night? I should check on that. It was originally going to be Max Fried, and Fried went on the injured list himself just before the start of this series. I am checking on that schedule now. Okay, they do. So Will Warren was originally scheduled to start this game tonight. He's going to be bumped up to tomorrow night. So Once again, same start time tomorrow for game 2. It'll be Chris Bassett. I'm sorry. Yeah, I take it back. It is Chris Bassett facing Will Warren. Game 3 will be also same start time Thursday. Forgive me. That'll be Bradish against Garrett Cole. What is Jazz talking about? Aaron Boone is talking to Jazz. Jazz very animated in the dugout. Or is that Boone or a coach? Or another coach? That's Boone. Is Jazz trying to suggest that the second base umpire was somehow like in his way while he tried to field the ball? I think that's what I'm picking up. And Jazz is absolutely out of his mind. Ryan McMahon at the plate for the Yankees. First pitch is a knuckle curve for a called strike. All right, we're taking a look at this ground. Okay, so yeah, the second base ump was positioned right in front of Jazz. He was. Thank you, second base ump. What is your name? I got to admit, I'd be pretty pissed too. He was lined up right where Jazz was lined up. I didn't pick up on it until we saw that replay of it just now. 0-2 on McMahon. That's great. Jazz got an error, and it's not even 100% his fault. That makes me even happier. Second base umpire is Ryan. That's a ball to left field. That's going to be down for a foul ball. Okay, thank God. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was fair. Second base umpire that was screening Jazz Chisholm on that would-be double play ball is Ryan Additon. Additon. Perfect. ADD. That's what Jazz has. 0-2 on McMahon, the pitch. There's that knuckle curve. It's inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ms. Janet has entered the house. One and 2 to McMahon. Swing and a miss. Knuckle curve. Another whiff.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, Shane. 1 out in the third. He's got 6 strikeouts out of the first 7 outs. 6 strikeouts, and he's still in the first trip through the order. Here's Austin Wells, the number 9 hitter. He looks at a strike. No sound. Well, it looks like it's only you there, Carl. What's going on? 0-1 pitch. That is called a ball. Narvaez hesitated there. Might have been a strike. Count even at 1-1. Another knuckle curve and another swing and a miss. Folks, Shane Baz is putting on a clinic with the same pitch that he was not able to command in his last start. It is absolutely just punishing these Yankees right now. It is fun to watch. Please keep it going. The 1-2 pitch. That one will float away off the plate. A changeup. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Center field. Shallow. Coming in is Taveras. He's still waiting, and he's finally got it. A high, shallow fly ball for the second out. Only the second out put into play. The other one was a fly ball to Franklin and left. Everything else has been a strikeout. 2 down, and the lineup turns over for the first time tonight for the Yankees. It's Trent Grisham. He struck out his first time. You'll probably be hearing that a lot for the next 8 batters. Called strike 1. Boz gets ahead of another batter. Base is empty, 2 down, no score in the top of the third. 0-1 pitch. That one is driven out to right field. Look at this compact swing. It is going to bounce onto Utah Street for a solo home run. Folks, I don't even think Trent Grisham knew that he had just hit a home run with the swing he just pulled off here. It was not a typical swing. It was very compact. He just flicked it out of here. Man, that hurts. 1-0 Yankees on a solo homer with 2 down here in the top of the third. Ah, boy. That's the 6th home run he's hit in his last 13 games. So he has been hot. Up and away to Ben Rice for ball 1. This pitch was, not Boz's best. Kind of thigh high in the inner half of the plate. And again, Grisham just kind of flicked it, turned on it with a compact swing. A big, long swing here from Ben Rice, and he misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Charm City chat, don't you dare start getting down in the dumps on us, because we're down 1-0. Knuckle curve is low. If anything, we need to get on this offense. Like, when is Shane Baz going to get the kind of run support he deserves? We had a golden opportunity, bases loaded, 1 out. Couldn't get it done. Here's a foul ball. 2-2 on Rice. I think Baz is locked in. I think he is locked in. He's thrown 51 pitches, and 50 of them have been fantastic. Or no, 53 pitches, I guess he's at now. Let's hurry up and get out of the inning. The batter, Ben Rice, with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Should end the inning. Gunner is waving off anybody near him. And he'll make the catch on the outfield grass. The inning is over, but the Yankees take an early lead. The first lead by any team in the series. A solo homer over onto the flag court in right field. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Yankees. All right, folks. So, they got to run. They got to run. So what? Hang in there. Get the hat ready. The hat is its own. I have no control. I'm looking at the hat right now. The hat. Is there anything you have to... Yeah, see, the hat doesn't even want to talk to me. He's like, BW, this isn't how it works. When I sound off the alarm, that's when things go into action. It's not up to you or anybody else. Only the hat himself decides. All right. There's the hat. Folks. Yeah, I'm a little sweaty, by the way. I'm looking at my monitor here. Hair looks, I swear, it's fully shampooed. Don't worry, it's not grease, it's sweat. And I have a giant forehead as well. Maybe I should put on the hat. Maybe I should put on this. Folks, you could project a drive-in movie right here on this forehead. I tell you what. Sorry. What's going on? I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit anxious. I want us to hurry up and get that run back. General chose chicken. That's good stuff. Very sticky though. That sauce. You don't want to get that dripping on anything. We have Pete Alonso leading off. First pitch he gets is a strike. 0-1. Slider will break across for a strike. It's 0-2 to Alonso. Come on, buddy.
A polar bear stirs.
Pete flew out his first time up. 0-2 slider. That one goes to the dirt. Come on, offense. 1-2 pitch. That is a little bit inside. 2-2. All right, Pete, how about a bugle for you? Oh, you made General Cho's chicken, Janet? Homemade? Swing and a miss. Another slider from Rodon. And Alonso strikes out. Folks, it's the battle of Shane Boz's knuckle curve against Carlos Rodon's slider. That is the head-to-head matchup we are looking at right here. And right now we're down a run. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Rodon breaks off a curveball here. Might be the first one of those he's thrown tonight. It's up and away for ball 1. Comes back with a fastball. It's up and in. 2-0 to O'Neill. I think O'Neill drew a walk in his first at-bat. And he is halfway there right now. 2-0. There's a half swing, but he went around. And I think it was a strike regardless. 2-1. Can we call Brian Roberts out of retirement? Where are we putting him? Second base for Holiday? Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. From 2-0 to 2-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. And again, Rodon gets someone out on that slider. O'Neill got ahead 2-0. And the next 3 pitches, he goes down on strikes. 2 away, base is empty for Kobe Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
He flew out his first time. Takes a curveball low for ball 1. Come on, offense. We're home. We got some home cooking here. That's a backdoor slider that looked like a strike on the outside edge, but called ball 2. The longest home run hit by anybody this season only went 6 feet further than the one Mayo hit yesterday. And that was by Fernando Tatis Jr. Mayo, that ball is crushed. Will it stay fair? Get down! That ball is gone! Bye, birdie! Folks, open up the sandwich and spread out the mayo. Kobe's on fire. He's up to 17 home runs. The Orioles have tied it up 1 apiece. Mayo takes another lefty deep. He's hit more homers off lefties than any other player in baseball.
Oh, oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride.
Mayo came in with 12 home runs off lefties. which was tied with Shohei Ohtani and Kyle Schwarber. He is now alone with the most homers off lefties, unless one of those two guys already went deep tonight. Back-to-back days with a bomb by Mayo. That ball went 407 feet. 1-1 pitch to Holiday. Inside-out swing. That ball's hit to left, but it's right at the left fielder. I'm sorry, that was Gunnar, not Holiday. My mistake. Gunnar with a fly ball to the opposite field. It's caught out there to end the inning. Ramos with the catch. But the Orioles do tie it right back immediately with a bomb from Kobe Mayo. And that got a super chat out of YNW Wimby. Hello, YNW. Thanks for the super chat. What you got to say?
Message for you, son.
Spread me and Mayo me up, baby. All right. Sounds a little kinky, but all things considered, I fully support that fetish. Spread Wimby out and Mayo him up, folks. Come on. Kobe Mayo, folks. I'm starting to get excited. I mean, if you were with this channel when it started in, 2024 in April, and you're listening to me talk about, of all the Oriole prospects or young players we had that I was the most excited about, it was Kobe Mayo. It was Kobe Mayo because of that power of his. I just knew that this dude could absolutely destroy a baseball. If he can only, get a couple of other things in his game a little bit better, then he's going to be a stud for many years. The guy can clearly hit the ever-living crap out of a baseball. It's fun to watch when he gets a hold of one. Just a little bit of tinkering with this guy, and we really got something special. And, there was a time where I was just getting so... Mayo has the lead. Good stuff. Can you do a lag check for the mods, please? Okay. Folks, I'm going to say a number. Please type it in as soon as you hear it. The number is 8. Type in the number 8 as soon as humanly possible. Folks, we're in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch, fouled back by Elliot Ramos. Strike 1. There you go. It looks like the lag is pretty much normal. Wait for Froggy. What do you mean? What? You tell me to do it. I did it. Here's a foul ball. It's 0-2. Why are we doing this? I don't even know. But we're going to have to do it twice now? Apparently, there's some activity in the Yankee bullpen already. Again, Carlos Rodon may be on a limited pitch count tonight. She had to step away, but again, I'm confused, Janet, as to what the lag check does. Like, what benefit? What's the benefit? What does she have to be here for a lag check for? I don't understand. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is on the outside edge. Called strike 3. Wow.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Shane Baz, 7 strikeouts through 3 1/3. Here is Luis Garcia Jr. 0 for 1. Struck out first time. Breaking ball for a ball. Low and into Garcia Jr. We want to make sure we are close in time to call for to your call for spoilers. That is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm still confused. We've never had to do whatever it is we're doing here before for that purpose, but okay. When when Froggy gets back, I guess we'll do it again. I'm still not sure what benefit this is, but I'll trust that it helps in some way. 1-2, the count on Garcia Jr. Here comes the pitch. That is sprayed out to the left side. It's going foul. Still 1-2. I'm sure it makes sense. It's just not hitting me. Don't even try to explain, because I don't want it to be, it's fine. It's fine. So we need to do this on a nightly basis? Is that what I'm gathering? This is a breaking ball in the dirt to Garcia Jr. 2-2 the count. Just do it for us mods. All right. Marco from Brazil. Welcome in. From Atbala. Here's a ball hit out to left. Franklin just has to move a couple steps to his right. He's got it for out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. 1-1 ball game. That is, who is that? Marcos Ribeiro. Forgive me if I butchered the pronunciation of your name, sir, but welcome in, Marcos. I do want to check out Brazil at some point before I leave this mortal coil. I'm out in Thailand over here, man. But I hear Brazil is kind of the South American version. Never been down to South America. But welcome in. Folks, we are worldwide. We got fans all over the place. It's part of the fun of doing this. It's ball 1 to Jones. 2 down, nobody on. And a strike at the knees on the outer half of the plate. Count even at 1-1. Folks, I don't often throw it out there, but if you'd like, let me know where you're from. Especially if you never let me know before. And especially if you don't really comment all that often. I'd love to hear from some folks. Some new names in the chat. Let me know where you're from. You don't have to, but I will check it out. Thomas is from Virginia. Somebody's typing in the number 8 about 10 minutes after we'd done that. You, sir, need to hit that live button. There is called strike 3. Jones out looking. It's just standing there at the plate where the catcher and the umpire have already left. He's just standing there. He doesn't know what to think. Shane Boz, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, Shane Boz. 4 innings, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts. Fantastic. We have, let's see, Buffalo, New York. Nice. Lawrence is from Maryland. Jet Bond in San Diego. Matt Abels down in South Kakalaki. Turnbuckle Takeovers in Chickateague. Ah, the Eastern Shore, correct? Eastern Shore. South Boston for Thomas South Boston, Virginia. I don't know if I know where that is. I've never heard of South Boston, Virginia. Wilmington, North Carolina. I've got some history in that town. Oseman Scott. George is chilling in Baltimore. Todd is from Garrett County, currently living in southeastern North Carolina. Well, that would be kind of close to Wilmington, right? Columbus, Ohio for the major, but now in Orlando. Is that a retirement area there, Major? You want that close proximity to Disney World? I feel you. Rob Freeman from Manassas. Christopher Haas is in Glen Burnie. Robert Mason's in Omaha, Nebraska, by way of Maryland, born in Chickateague and Assateague Island. Wow. I've only been out that way like once when I was a kid. I remember we did some horseback riding. But it's a lovely little area there. I've also been in the outer banks of North Carolina. Hilton Head, or not Hilton Head. What is it? What is that town in the Outer Banks? I forget. By the way, it is getting hot as hell in here. Suddenly, I am burning up. Like I am dripping with sweat. I don't know what happened. Air conditioner doesn't seem to have cut off. I'll have to deal with it later because the inning has begun. It is ball one to Christian Encarnacion Strand, and the next pitch hit on the ground hard, but backhanded and throwing out of the hole. What a throw there by Lombard Jr. Encarnacion Strand is out on a fine defensive play by the Yankee shortstop. Folks, I'm going to go grab a towel so I can pat my face dry. I feel like James Brown over here. So give me a sec to run over and grab something, and I'll be back in just a sec. Where's the damn camera? Give me this camera. It is a swing and a either miss or a foul ball for strike one to Leody Taveras. Hold on, folks. Count now 0-2 on Taveras. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. What the hell happened? I got hot flashes. Folks, I'm going through menopause. Forgive me. Oh-2 pitch. That is a ball. And there is somebody up in the Yankee bullpen, De Los Santos, a right-hander. Ooh, BW over here. Pitch inside, 2-2 on Taveras. Where's your button at, sir?
Oh, come on, let's dance.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Rodon delivers, and Taveras pops it up to shallow right near the foul line. It's a little ground to cover there for Jones, but he's there in time to make a rather easy catch. Taveras has been retired. Nag's Head, thank you. Yes, Nag's Head. I've been to Nag's Head. I had a buddy that lived out there. He used to write a zine back in my teenage years. Folks, there's been so many people here, I have to go back and scroll up. I don't want to leave anybody hanging here. Pitch high right here to Christian Franklin. I'm going to need my glasses back on. Sean Norton from Alabama. Franklin fouls off a 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. 1-1 ball game in the bottom of the fourth. Greetings from Guatemala, says Juan Leyva. Hello, Juan. Welcome. Fantastic. Guatemala checking in, folks. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The planet Earth is just so frickin' awesome. I love it. I love this ability to hang out with everybody all over the world watching Orioles baseball together. Folks, it's like a dream come true. 1-2 pitch, check swing, and no swing. It was a hard appeal by the home plate umpire. He was really trying to sell it that Franklin went around, but the first base ump said no. And the at-bat will continue with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kimber's coming in from Towson. George grew up in Glen Burnie. South Boston is below North Boston, according to Janet. Thanks, Janet. Just east of West Boston. Franklin gets into one, center field, backing up is Grisham, still going back, and he will make a basket catch as he hits the wall just to the right of the 410-foot sign. Christian Franklin probably hit the longest ball of his major league career, but it goes for an out. A 400-foot out, and the inning is over. Tough break for Franklin. Crowd made a big reaction when that ball left his bat, but it is only an out. We go to the 5th inning, folks. We are tied at 1 apiece. We have Miras from Cumberland, Mike M. from Severn, Maryland. We got OG Outlaw from Gordonsville, Virginia, but he lives in Brennerton, Washington. Is that right? Brennerton? Lanham, Maryland. Soren is checking in from. Brian Mitch is in Nevada. G.E. Wilson is in Clearwater, Florida. Tony's in Vermont. Edward in Harrisburg. Carl's in Williamsport, home of the Little League World Series, which starts tomorrow. Nice. Dumfries. Yeah, and Manassas. Dumbass. Yeah, that's the area between those two towns. Dumbass, Virginia. Yeah. I think I remember making that same joke on road trips to like King's Dominion, which is just south of that area, right? King's Dominion theme park. Carl's in Williamsport. Todd lives near Camp Lejeune. Let's see. Alan's from Baltimore City. He's in West Virginia now. Christopher was born in a mountain and raised in a cave. Nice. I'm so far behind the current chat. Just trying to catch up. All right, folks, if I, for some reason, accidentally skipped over you shouting out where you're from, I didn't mean to. I tried my best. Tank is from York, Pennsylvania. Welcome in, Tank. Jazz hits a fly ball to left center field. Franklin and Tavares. It'll be Tavares, the center fielder, making the catch. Jazz is gone quickly. Yes, the Rebel Yell at King's Dominion. The Grizzly, that was the one that when I was a kid I was super scared of. But as soon as I was tall enough, I took the plunge and I got on the Grizzly. And even, I can't remember the last time I've been to King's Dominion. I think it's probably been like 20 years at least. Maybe 25. George Lombard Jr. takes low for ball 1. But I have a lot of fond memories of King's Dominion as a kid. Loved to ride the rides. Didn't like waiting in line, though. Here's a ground ball. Holiday trying to make a sliding stop. The ball's hit rather softly, but he was the closest one to it, and he had to go a long way to his left and couldn't stop it. It's into right field for a base hit. Probably would have been an infield hit anyway. But Lombard Jr. is aboard for the Yankees. Ah, yeah, I remember when they were building the Anaconda. That's the one that goes underwater for like half a second, right? Before that, they had one called the King Cobra, and the only thing, it was just like 3 loops. And then you would go to one end of the loop, and then it would go backwards and back around, and then swing the other way and go back. And I was with my sister one day where that ride got stuck with people upside down, trapped in a cart on one of the loops for like several hours. It was a big deal at the time. My sister was in line to get in on that ride when it happened. That was probably like 87 or something. The Sidewinder, and they still have that thing? Oh my God, get rid of it. Move on. Folks, there's a runner at first with 1 out. The Yankees at the plate. A 1-1 count on Ryan McMahon. Boz delivers the pitch. It is up and in for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Remember the time shaft? And remember that artificial cave you'd have to shimmy your way through in that line and everybody leaving all their chewed up bubble gum on the wall of that fake mine shaft. It was so disgusting. All to ride the same little spinning gravity-controlled ride that you could find like at any state fair. It was all about just making your way through the dark tunnels to get on the mysterious ride of the time shaft. Here's a breaking ball in the dirt. The count is even up at 3-1. Make it 3-1 on Ryan McMahon. The cool thing about the time shaft is you would get in there and they would play loud music, whatever was hot at the time. You go in there and listen to some 80s music getting blasted while you spin around. Here's a pitch fouled away by McMahon. The count is full. Folks, I'm just trying to reset here. We got a full count in the top of the fifth with one out on a runner at first and another foul ball by McMahon, another 3-2 pitch coming. Oh, yes, the Scooby-Doo roller coaster. That was the starter roller coaster. That's where you start. I thought for a kid's roller coaster, it was still pretty good, though. Like, even when I was getting into my teens, I still wanted to. Plus, it was normally not a very long line to get on that thing, so I'd usually get on the old Scooby-Doo. That is ball 4. It's a high fastball from Boz, and that is a walk to put runners at first and second for the Yankees with just one out. Number 9 batter Austin Wells is coming up. All right, I need a lucky, folks. I've waited as long as I could, and the game is nearly half over. All right, we need a double play ball. That's what I'm thinking. We also need more run support for Shane Boz. All right, first and second, one out, Austin Wells. He flew out his first time up. Left-handed bat against Shane Boz, who's up to 78 pitches at the moment. We are ready. Boz with a look at the runner at second. The pitch, breaking ball. There's that knuckle curve. It didn't break too much, but it's a strike. 0-1. A win tonight, the Orioles will be back to within 2 games of 500. They're still trying to get closer than that for the first time since very, very early in the season. That pitch misses low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boz ready for the 1-1. A look at the runner and the pitch. In on the hands and fouled back by Wells. Strike 2. We are closing in on 200 likes, folks. Keep a-gooing. We got well over 200 people here, so getting to 200, no problem. Just, if you haven't done it already, just take a moment, please, and tap that thumbs up at the bottom of the screen there. And we'll be at 200 in no time. 200 before the halfway point of the ball game, in fact, if we can do it quickly. 1-2 the count. The pitch. That ball's popped up. First base side. Mayo, drifting into foul territory, will make the catch between first base and the coaching box for the second out. Ah, yes, the enchanted forest. Janet, it was only enchanted when you were there. Otherwise, it was just a forest. Trent Grisham is up. He hit that home run his last time. First pitch, top of the zone, and we're going to challenge a fastball from Boz at 97 that Narvaez thinks clipped that top part of the zone there, and he is wrong. ABS challenge system for Narvaez tonight so far has not worked out so well. We've had a couple of chances to use it and didn't. And now for the first time we try, and we're wrong. One challenge left. I think both teams have one left now. 1-0 pitch. Grisham hits it in the air, left center field. Franklin is there, the left fielder, and he's got it. This inning is over. 5 innings of one-run ball from Shane Boz. And it looks like the Yankees are bringing out a new pitcher. Rodon, 66 pitches, 4 innings. It looks like his night is over. It'll be 5 innings of the Yankee bullpen in a game currently tied. We got to win this game. We got to win this game. Oh, that's right. The Yankees did lose their second one. Thank you, Phantom, for reminding me. They are out. Wyatt says, I got to go for a bit of dinner. I'll be back soon. Go O's. All right, go have some food, man. Enjoy it. For some reason, they renamed the Rebel Yell. Now, why would they do that? It's been, you know, if you live in the mid-Atlantic and you know your theme parks, the Rebel Yell, it's an instant. Like, why would you change the name of that? That's like someone being dumb enough to change the name of Twitter to X. But nobody could possibly be that stupid, right? Hey, Type 3 Studios, who is a Magic member, note the binoculars. They look good on you there, Type 3. How you doing out there?
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
Type 3 Studio says, I'm at the game, and the Orioles look very confident up close. They aren't afraid of no New Yorkers. I like it.
Nice binoculars.
All right. Have a good time at the ball game there, Type 3. And do me a favor if you're there. Be a good bird watcher and spread the word about the bird. The BirdWatcher Channel, that is. Come on. We need people out there recruiting. You know, I don't have some ad campaign or anything. I got to rely solely on YouTube algorithm and the curiosity of people who find my channel and click on the thumbnail for the first time. Word of mouth. Now that really, that's good marketing. Word of mouth. Tell somebody. Things are beautiful here, says Type 3. Ready for a win. Okay. Whereabouts are you sitting? Are we able to maybe get a glimpse of you? Let us know. We are ready for the bottom of the fifth. It is Carlos Narvaez at the plate. And a ground ball right to second base. Jazz Chisholm will throw to first. Narvaez is out on one pitch. Let me tell you about the new pitcher for the Yankees. He's already got one out. It is Yerry, that's with a Y, Yerry De Los Santos. And he has not pitched much on the season, just 12 innings. But in those 12 innings, he's only given up 1 run. So that has an ERA of .75. What happened to my ball game? First pitch to Holiday looked like it was low for ball 1, but please stand by. My game just went to black. All right, we're back. We're back, and the count is 1-1 on Jackson Holiday, folks. I hope that didn't get you out of sync with me. If it did, we'll try to get resynced again. At 1-1 pitch is low, 2 balls and a strike. De Los Santos. Pitch. Holiday goes down and serves it into left field, but it's right at Ramos. He makes the catch. 2 down in the inning for Pete Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Come on, Pete. Don't run onto the field. Please don't run onto the field. We don't want you spending tonight in the hoosgow, because that's where you're going to go if you do that. Don't wind up in the hoosgow. 0-1 on Alonso. 2 down, bases empty. Pete has been very hot. We're hoping he can give us a lead with 1 swing. Well, not that swing. He just chased a slider off the plate. It is 0-2. 0-2 to Alonso. Folks, 6 more likes to 200. Come on now. We are so close. Don't let up. That pitch is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. De Los Santos is ready, and the pitch. Inside, 2-2. 2 more likes, folks. Come on. I'm ready to say thank you. We are so close to 200. There, we just did it. You guys are awesome.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Swung on and lined foul down the left field line. Still 2-2 to Pete. Alonso likes to really wiggle that bat around while he waits on the pitch. He fouls off this 2-2 pitch and will do it again. Adjusts his batting gloves. A little hat, a little helmet adjustment. A tap of the bat against his right shoulder a few times. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Base hit in the left field. Alonso pulls one in the left for a 2-out single. Folks, anybody ready for a 2-out rally? I am. Adjusts the cup. Tyler O'Neill. Come on, buddy. First pitch to pop by outside, ball 1.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Bottom of the 5th inning, folks. 1-1 tie between the Yankees and the Orioles. Orioles at the plate with a runner at first and 2 down. The 1-0 to O'Neill. Lined hard to left and caught, not to left. Caught at third base by Ryan McMahon. Man, O'Neill hit that ball very hard. Right into the glove of McMahon. The inning is over. They call it the hot corner, folks, and that ball was scorched. But it is out number 3. We move on. 5 innings complete. 4 to go. 1-1 tie. Oh, folks. It's going to be the 2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the Yankees next. This could be the last. Well, this could be the final inning either way for Shane Baz. Inning number 6 coming up on 83 pitches. But it's also most likely going to be the toughest inning in terms of batters to face. 2, 3, 4 spots coming up here for the Yankees. We get through this, we're in good shape. Did we get an odometer rollover here just recently? 5760 it says right now. All right. I'm exactly 90.94 seconds behind real life. All right. Thanks for the reminder there, Type 3. Folks, if you are watching along and you see a game that you're watching and it's ahead of me, there is a way to work around it so that we're all synced up. And not only do I recommend you do this, I'm advising you to do this, okay? To avoid spoilers. What you want to do is pause your game. You're watching in some way that with modern technology, you can pause a live game. First pitch you see in the next inning, pause your game if it hasn't happened already. If it has, I don't know, wait for the next batter, first pitch. But pick a time to pause your game where it makes sense. Wait for me to catch up and call that pitch you paused on, and then you unpause. And now we're synced. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, we are underway. First pitch is up and away, ball 1 to Ben Rice. In the top of the 6th inning, Rice is 0 for 2. That ball hit on the ground toward Holiday should be routine. He takes himself halfway to first and then underhands it to Alonso for out number 1. Make it 5 1/3 innings for Boz. 86 pitches. Here's Elliot Ramos. What's your favorite flannel shirt? I'd have to go back to the early 90s in my grunge days. What was my favorite flannel? Well, it had a little piece of blue, a little piece of kind of a crimson red, and a little bit of, I can't remember the color combo, but it was flannel. Here's a ground ball to Gunnar to his left. Look at Gunnar move. That throw to first on the money. Ramos is retired. 2 away. Gunnar's out there moving. 2 outs. I'm not much of a fashion person, folks. I'd prefer to just never go clothes shopping. I'm not really a big fan. It used to be easy. In my younger days, I went to a lot of concerts, and I would buy my T-shirts from bands that I liked. And, all I had to worry about was finding some pants. Typical story. But living out here, it's not so easy to find stuff to wear. And I'm really not a guy that enjoys shopping. Garcia Jr., 0-1 count. The pitch off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. The Blue Jays have a 6-3 lead over the Rays. Thank you for that update, Edward. Gunnar is saying that Pete is giving him advice. Oh, I'm glad he's getting it and taking it. I would have hoped whatever that advice was, that Pete was able to successfully give it to Gunnar sooner than this. But we can't go back in time, can we? Let's hope. We got, 36 games after tonight? 3 dozen games? Let's hope Gunnar and Pete can put this offense on their back. Swing and a miss. There's another knuckle curve in the dirt. See you later, Shane Boz. 6 innings complete. 1 run. And 9 strikeouts.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I'm the captain now. Yes, I'm glad too, Janet. Twins have a 2-0 lead on the Braves. We don't like that. Come on, Atlanta. Froggy's popped in. Froggy's making dinner, and Froggy will be back. All right, well, when you're back, we're going to do a lag check for some reason. All right. Folks, hey, Janet, this one's for you.
Yeah.
There you go. Sometimes a guy has to be in the right mindset to hear before they're approached. Did you like Pearl Jam? Sure. But I'll be honest, I didn't really collect their music after their first couple of albums. I was really more into... You know what I really like? Let me know when it's done. Janet, how am I going to let you know if you muted... How am I supposed to let you know? If you mute that, you're muting me as well. You must have a special mute button. I can be here long enough to do a lag check. Okay, I don't know why we're doing this. Here we go. Folks, please type in the number 4 as soon as possible. Go. Kobe Mayo is coming up. Mayo got us level with a home run ball his last time up. Both teams with a solo home run. One from Grisham, one from Mayo. This pitch outside by De Los Santos for ball 1. Mayo now batting .215. He's up to 17 homers, 47 driven in. That OPS is rising too. He gets under this one and pops it up center field. Grisham moving to his left a long, long way. He's crossing past the right fielder and finally makes the catch. Spencer Jones just hanging out in right field, I guess. Apparently not needed out there. Mayo flies out to what should have been right field, but on the box score, it'll say center field. Quiet riot at the Baltimore Civic Center. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Oh, man. That Quiet Riot album cover used to scare the crap out of me as a kid. My older brother had it. You know, the guy like with the metal mask on and the straitjacket. Gave me nightmares, but I loved the record. Oh, wait, that's Twisted Sister. Wait, what? Oh, Come On, Feel the Noise. Sorry, Come On, Feel the Noise. 0-2 on Gunner, folks. Sorry about losing track of the ball game. Here's a foul tip at the plate. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Yes, that was Twisted Sister. I'm sorry. I corrected myself. You don't want to hear my Quiet Riot. Yeah, you do. That ball bounces in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gunner. Come on, buddy.
His name's Gunner and he's dating my mom.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild.
Sorry. That pitch is low and away. 2-2 the count, folks. Come on, Gunner.
His name's Gunner and he's dating my mom.
I know it's not Twisted Sister. Oh, my God. I guess we know how much lag there is. Oh, boy. I corrected myself. Ground ball to first. Taken to the bag by Ben... Or, no, that's not Ben Rice. Who is that? Luis Garcia Jr. takes it to the bag unassisted for the out. Gunner is retired. The batter, Encarnacion Strand. He walked his last time up. 0 for 1 before that. It's not Twisted Sister. Okay. Here's a fly ball to center field. A basket catch made by Grisham, and this inning is over. We go to the 7th, folks. It is time for the late innings. We are tied at 1 apiece. All right. 1-1 the ball game. I see my face is starting to turn pinkish. That means the sun is starting to take control over the artificial light. I hit this button and I look a little bit more normal. All right, it's time for me to get up and move around for a minute. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
No, it's bacon strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
We're on a mission from God.
This being Baltimore and all.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
Oh boy, is this great!
Folks, Shane Baz is out here to begin the 7th inning, and on the first pitch he throws, he gets a swing and a miss out of Spencer Jones on a pitch that was up and away. It's 0-1. Jones is 0 for 2 tonight. Baz delivers pitch number 94, and it is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Orioles should have somebody up in the bullpen. Baz has been brilliant tonight, but he is getting high up there in the pitch count. Swing and a miss. Another whiff on that knuckle curve. I hope we get some stats about that pitch here at the end of the ball game. I'd like to know how many swings and misses, how many whiffs Shane Baz has gotten on that knuckle curve alone. It's got to be in the double digits. It's been a great pitch for him tonight. That ball's lined in a center field. That's a base hit. On a 1-2 count, Baz gives up a leadoff single, and Phantom reporting here that Josh Walker is up in the pen. Not sure if this hit right here is going to knock Baz out of the game now or not. We'll see. At the moment, no activity in terms of a pitching change. It is another left-handed bat coming up. Jazz Chisholm Jr., 0 for 2. The last guy you want to see do something right now. Come on. Low and in to Jazz for ball 1. I'll be back on the screen in a minute, folks. I grabbed a snack. I'm taking bites between pitches. One no pitch. That's called a strike, and the Yankees are out of challenges. That was inside. 1-1 the count. The pitch. That ball's hit to right. That ball's into the corner. Please be foul. It is. Oh, my. That would have been a whole heap of trouble if that ball stayed fair and started rattling around in that triangular area cut out in the right field corner. But we got lucky. We got off on that one. Jones is still making his way back to first base. He was off running on that ball. 1-2 the count on Jazz. Nobody out with a runner at first base. Baz is ready. High target from Narvaez, and a swing and a miss. Wow. Baz hit that target, and Jazz swung and missed at a fastball. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, folks, give me a minute to just finish this snack. That's now double-digit strikeouts on the night for Shane Baz. First pitch is inside to Lombard Jr. 1-0 the count. How about a double play ball? There's a lefty up in the Yankee bullpen. Swing and a miss. Another whiff. 1-1 on Lombard. Not the knuckle curve there. That looked like a straight fastball. What am I snacking on? Something that you're not going to be able to find in an American 7-Eleven. That pitch is inside, 2-1 the count. All right, I'm coming back on the camera. I'm done. What's up, folks? 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Come on, give us that call, Blue. We're going to challenge. That pitch trying to catch the low outer part of the plate. And Narvaez challenged, and we're right. This time we get that call overturned. Thank you very much.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Just a little note to the umpire.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
It's the first time Boz has gotten to double-digit strikeouts as an Oriole, apparently. He did it last year in July. Lombard asks for time, steps out of the box, takes a practice swing. He's waiting on a 2-2 count. Janet is eating a cold egg roll. All right, that's a euphemism for something. I don't think I want to know what it is. 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Oh, it's a base hit through the right side. All right, Jones stops at second base. That's the good thing. I was worried to be first and third with only 1 out. It is first and second with 1 out. But what do we do now? Couple of base runners in the inning given up by Boz. He's already at 100 pitches on the night. And here comes Albarnez. The left-handed batter, Ryan McMahon, is due up. Josh Walker's been getting loose, and he's going to come in here and replace Shane Boz, who has gone 6 1/3 innings tonight. He has given up 1 earned run. Boz was about to step off the mound, and Albarnez stopped him. He wanted to say a couple of words, and then he patted him on the chest before sending him off to the dugout. Just a tiny little moment there, but a good one, I think, there by Albarnez. He wanted to make sure Boz knew that he pitched very, very well. And I think that's very, very important to do that. Folks, we got a pitching change. We got a lefty coming in to face the left-handed Ryan McMahon. Call to the bullpen. Yes, it's the Bell Atlantic call to the bullpen. The Bell Atlantic call to the bullpen. This is the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the man that sold to the man. You know what? I'm going to listen to that stupid ad again. How hard is it to bring up on YouTube? It wasn't that hard the first time. Let's see. Bell Atlantic. Bubba. Probably will do it. Or Bubba cooked. Folks, the great thing about obsessing over obscure commercials is that it's such a big world. You know somebody else out there remembers this stuff. Here we go.
Hi, guys. Imagine this. 1,000,000 years ago.
Sorry, that's an ad. An ad before the old ad. Here we go.
CBS. This is the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the man who read an ad that ran in the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the store that sold to the man who read an ad that ran in the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the lake next to the store.
Yeah, but who's Bubba? I'm confused. Who's Bubba?
And this is Bubba.
Oh, that's Bubba. That's Bubba.
Telephone yellow pages. Or the book can catch it.
Yeah. All right. Josh Walker. 2.81 ERA. That's in 16 innings of work. That's right. Bubba was the big fish. Big old fish. Paul Goldschmidt is going to pinch hit for McMahon. So the Yankees make a counter move and go with the right-handed veteran bat of Goldschmidt, who's pretty much only in the lineup when a lefty is on the mound. First pitch to Goldschmidt. We get a strike. A slider that started on the outer edge, broke to the inside edge, right at the knees. Good first pitch, 0-1 the count. First and second for the Yankees with 1 out. The 0-1 pitch is high. I've been having to listen to Michael K's voice all night. The volume is down, but I can still hear him a little bit. 1-1 pitch. There's a called strike 2, inside edge, a fastball from Walker. 2 strikes on Goldschmidt. And I have gone a long time tonight without my game giving me any problems, but it's currently giving me a spinning circle. Sorry to report, folks. I am stuck with a 1-1 count at the moment. So for now, just pay attention to the little balls and strikes screen here on the left side of the screen. It's still just a spinning circle. I'm going to have to just hit refresh and hope that works. Sorry, folks. These things do happen. I hate it when they happen during critical moments in the ball game, though. That's what really gets under my skin. All right, the game is back up, and what happened? It looks like Goldschmidt has walked because his base is loaded with 1 out. Whoops. We lost Goldschmidt. And now another pinch hitter coming on for the Yankees. I'm sorry. Wow, a double move. Man. Aaron Boone is using up 3 bench spots in the span of 1 batter, and then the next one to come up. He got Goldschmidt to pinch hit. He got on with a walk. He's been lifted for pinch runner, Jose Caballero. And now Ahmed Rosario is pinch hitting for the catcher, Austin Wells. And whoever their backup catcher is will have to come in to take over that spot. And that empties their bench. That's their 4 bench spots all used up, and these 2 hitters back to back. Yankees putting all their eggs into the basket here. His bases loaded, 1 out, in a 1-1 ball game. Caballero pinch running at first. Rosario, the pinch hitter at the plate. 1 out. We need a double play. First pitch is a called strike on the outside edge. All right, hang on to your hats, folks. If you're not wearing a hat, hang on to something. The 0-1. Check swing, appeal, no swing. 1-1. Pitch was in the dirt. Oh, boy. 1 ball, 1 strike. Walker delivers. Swing and a miss. Oh, good change up. Not only did he get a swing and miss on a pitch that Rosario thought was a heater, that pitch was also off the plate. So either way, he was screwed. Strike 2. Come on. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. A huge strikeout of a pinch hitter. The Yankees again putting everything into this at-bat, and they come up with nothing. 2 down, bases still loaded. Come on, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. It is Trent Grisham. First pitch is a strike. I don't know, Phantom, but I'm awfully happy. Come on, let's get this last guy. Bases loaded, 2 down. The 0-1 to Grisham. Walker delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Come on, Camden Yards. Get on your feet. Drown out these Yankee travelers who think they're trying to take over. Come on, let's get this 3rd strike. Come on, Baltimore. Get loud. Come on. 0-2 on Grisham. Walker, the pitch. Just off the plate, a slider breaking across the zone. Winds up a couple of inches outside. 1-2 the count. Oh, it was a quality 0-2 pitch. Come on, buddy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Oh, he went with the slider low and away, and that one broke off for ball 2. Back-to-back sliders trying to get Grisham to reach. He would not bite 2 times. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Catcher setting up outside. The pitch. Swung on, lined in the center. That is down for a hit. 1 run in. 2 runs in. 3-2 Yankees, or 3-1 Yankees. Damn it. 1 strike away from getting out of this. So tough. Let me process. I guess this is how Grisham swings the bat. He doesn't even follow through. He just sort of whips that bat. Like the way I would swat at a spider on the wall or something. Damn, man. Oh, that hurts. Oh. First pitch misses. No, is it? Yeah, it's ball 1 to Ben Rice. 1st and 3rd, folks. 2 down. It's 3-1 Yankees in the top of the 7th. That one missed. It's 2-0. Poor Shane Boz is right, man. We got to come back. We got to come back. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. God, we were just 1 strike away. We had him. We had Grisham. We had him. We had him 0-2, I think, at one point. Apparently he's got 11 RBI now in his last 8 games. Damn it. Oh, my God. We just hit Rice. And the Yankee fans, I guess, are moaning this. What sense would it make to hit him here? Please explain. The IQ of these Yankee traveling fans cannot be this low. Hit batter will load the bases back up. And now the righty bat of Elliot Ramos. We're not going to the pin. We could by now. Walker's faced at least 3 guys. Inside for ball 1. I'm not sure if we had a righty ready. And that kind of has me upset right now. Is one even ready to come in? Seems like this would have been a time to do it. Pitch in the dirt. And he's behind 2-0 with nowhere to put him. Oh, man, I hope Albarnez didn't screw up here and just assume Walker would finish this inning. He needed to have a righty ready to come in behind him. .20 pitch, 3-0. Oh, boy. This is going south. in a hurry if we don't nip it in the bud right here. 3-0 pitch. There, we just caught the outside. 3-1. Walker's 3-1 pitch. That is taken for a low strike, 3-2. My, oh my. All right, everything is maxed out, folks. 2 outs, bases loaded, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, my, I feel so awful that he got that one hit out there. Trent Grisham, you bastard. Walker ends the inning on a strikeout, but the Yankees get the big hit, a 2-run single to take a 3-1 lead.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, folks, we're about to hit the 7th inning stretch. But before we do the normal 7th inning stretch thing, I think it's time for somebody to come in here and help out as we get ready to hit. That's right. We're behind, and we need some help. Hold on. There. That's all I wanted to do. The hat says, a bloop and a blast. What are you worried about? Oh, boy. Folks, we got over 300 people in the room right now. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And if you're not subscribed, give it a chance. It's free. There's a subscribe button below. We'd like to get this channel up to 6,000 subscribers. We're working on it. But, yeah, folks, we've reached the 7th inning stretch. So, for now, let's worry about one thing. And that's some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Come on, folks. A bloop and a blast. A bloop and a blast. That's all it is.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Come on. Get them cakes up. All right. Fitzy asks, can the Orioles win? Please and thank you.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
We're working on it, buddy. Tavares is showing bunt on the first pitch, and he does not go. It's ball 1. Liam Hendrick is on in relief for... No, it's not Liam Hendrick. What is your first name, sir? Oh, it's not Hendrick. It's Hedrick. Brent Hedrick is the new pitcher for the Yankees, a left-hander. He's got some good numbers here. A 1.59 ERA in 62 and a third innings. 1.14 on the whip. But he's behind 2-0 here. Here's a ground ball. Diving stop. No. It gets between the third baseman and shortstop. Leody Taveras finds the hole on the left side. He is on with a leadoff single. Just what we needed. Leody, come on.
Come on, let's dance.
All right, folks. Sound that bugle. Let's go. One more time. Christian Franklin gets a splitter on the outside for a strike. 0-1 on Franklin.
Wow, Franklin. You never told me that you had a sister.
Franklin is 0 for 2. Pitch outside, 1-1 the count. Come on, we need another bugle. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2. That looked borderline inside to me. We have one challenge left, right? Correct? Yankees don't have one left. Taveras, the runner at first. Franklin at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. That one's fouled back. We'll do it again. Look at the turtle go, bro. I saw an amusing video the Orioles put out on their social media when they were down in Tampa of Cam Sanders. Franklin fouls it off, still 1-2. It was Cam Sanders and Franklin chilling out by that Rays fish tank at the ballpark Tropicana field. They were petting the Rays, just kind of clowning around. But I tell you this, I've only seen a little bit of Christian Franklin, whether it's in an interview or a video like that. He's a good kid. 1-2 pitch is a foul ball at the plate. We'll do it again. And when I say kid, I mean kid. I mean, he seems like a kid at heart. Just having fun playing with some fish. He had 2 hits later that night. That pitch is low and away. The count is 2-2 on Franklin, folks. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That's bouncing in there, and Wells has to really react quickly to keep that ball in front of him. The count has gone full, folks. Come on. Full count, runner at first, nobody out. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back. That looked like it took a weird deflection, like maybe it hit the ump or something. I'm not sure. Still 3-2. The Orioles have a couple of guys up in the pen. Albert Suarez, I can tell by those thighs. He's up. Somebody else I couldn't recognize. 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4. That is ball 4. What an at-bat by Franklin. The Orioles have the tying runs on. Both have speed. Nobody out. Come on.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And folks, a guy that's kind of becoming a pinch hitting specialist for us, it's going to be Jeremiah Jackson. He's been announced to bat for Narvaez in the number 9 spot. You got to here. It's time to get those runs in. Aaron Boone is coming out. But I don't know if he's going to pull the lefty yet here or not. Folks, there is something happening late here in the ball game. There is something happening here late in the ball game. Hedrick will stay in here to face Jeremiah Jackson. Come on, folks.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Pinch hitting. The Orioles have been very good pinch hitting and driving in runs this season. Best in the league, you could say. First pitch, outside for ball 1. Come on. Feed me. I'm hungry. Come on. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Feed me. Come on, Jeremiah. Even if you make an out, it could be a productive one. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. We need contact, buddy. 1-2 to the Bullfrog. It's 3-1 Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. The Orioles have the tying runs on. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Jeremiah got blown away. And that pinch hitting, that didn't work out for us, did it? Jeremiah's done. We're going to have Pozo take over for Narvaez in that spot in the order. 1 out. Okay, we do have the top of the order up here. Holiday and Alonso after that. So hang in there, folks. First and second, 1 out. Holiday is 0 for 3. Pitch. Low for ball 1. Come on. Come on. Come on. Remember, folks, believe in the hat. The pitch. That's up and away. 2-0. 2-0. Come on. Holiday should get something to hit with Alonso on deck, for sure. Pitch. He goes after one. It looked like it would have caught the corner low and in. I probably would have taken it if I had a chance to not swing there. But it might have been a strike anyway. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, give us something better. 2-1 pitch. Oh, he got something better, and Holiday just stared at it. 2-2. That pitch, middle. Maybe outer half of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Holiday, late swing to protect there and foul it away. On a fastball up and away. We got still a 2-2 count. Folks, come on. Hedrick is ready, and a 2-2 again. Holiday again fighting it off. Still 2-2. Good AB right here. Come on, kid. Holiday. He is maturing. Come on, kid. Time to be a man. 2-2. A look at second in the pitch. Holiday fouls it off again. Hanging in there, Jackson. Come on. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. Hedrick with the pitch. Holiday, this one goes out to left field. It's going to just hang up there for a while. Ramos will make the catch. And there are 2 down. Folks, it's going to be up to what has been our season's MVP, I think you could say. Pete Alonso coming up here with those runners still at first and second, 2 down. Come on, buddy.
A polar bear stirs.
Aaron Boone will bring the lefty out. You can understand why. You got Alonso, O'Neill, and Mayo, 3 right-handed sluggers all in a row. You have to go to a righty, and the Yankees will right now. We'll see who faces Alonso here in a minute. It is Cruz. That is Fernando Cruz. Cruz, 51 1/3 innings on the season, has an ERA of 2.81, a whip of 1.32. Those are solid, but not spectacular numbers for a reliever. So, Cruz versus Alonso in a minute, folks. Folks, we got about 370 people in the room right now. I'm going to kindly ask that you help out and just take a quick moment to hit that thumbs up button. We are in the middle of a break, so you're not missing anything. And this little channel here helps to grow this channel when we get those like counts up. We can get it to 250 easily. We're about 15 away. Please, just pitch in. Be a part of things. It's okay. It won't hurt you. Much appreciated. Don't F up your parlay. Nobody cares about your parlay, dude. Come on, man. We're here to try to win a ball game. Oh, boy. All right. It's polar bear time.
A polar bear stirs.
Even the word greedy in the name. A guy who likes to bet with the word greedy in his name. Worried about his parlay. Yeah. I'm worried about winning a ball game. I'm weird. All right, here we go. Cruz versus Alonso. First pitch is low. I checked swing appeal. I didn't see Alonso swing it at all. He does not go. It's ball one.
A polar bear stirs.
Come on, buddy. The 1-0 to Alonso. Low again. 2 balls, no strikes. I'm a woman, please? What does that matter? You can be whatever gender you want. Doesn't change what I'm saying. This ball's hit to right, but it's right at Jones, who makes the catch. A line drive out. Alonso hit it hard the other way, right at the right fielder. Tough luck. The inning is over. The rally comes up empty with the first 2 men getting on base. Man, we had it set up, and we could not do a thing. Didn't even get somebody to third. Folks, the inning ends with nothing on the board for us. We're still down by 2. We go to the 8th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. Sorry about your parlay. Folks, I'll be right back. Take it easy. Pleasey. All right.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Leave it to Mama Beaver, or Mama Cleaver, I should say, to calm me down. Here's a fly ball in the first pitch by Luis Garcia Jr. It's a lazy pop-up to center field. Taveras has got it. And before I can tell you who's pitching, Albert Suarez gets an out. Folks, Albert Suarez on the pitch for the Orioles. We're down by 2. We already got 1 out here in the top of the 8th. All right. Spencer Jones takes outside, ball 1. Jones really likes to get into that sort of Jeff Bagwell type of crouch stance. Not as exaggerated as Bagwell's, but he's very tall. 1-1 the count on Jones. Albert delivers. And that pitch just broke a little below the zone for ball 2. 2-1 on Spencer Jones. Spencer. Why is it getting so white and weird over here? Fouled back, full count. I still have this towel in my lap. There was a 5-minute period. Oh, I guess I did turn the aircon down. I guess it's working. Okay. It's vital information. Everybody needs to know how I'm doing. There's a foul ball on a 3-2 pitch. We'll do it again. How are we doing on those out-of-town scores, guys? Let me know. Are things working out in our favor elsewhere? Another foul ball on the 3-2 pitch. We will do it again. A 1 pitch out on the first batter. And what is it, about 8 pitches now? Number 9 coming up here. Swing and another foul ball. Albert goes into his windup, and the delivery is on the inside edge. Called strike 3 on that 3-2 count. Albert with the punch out. Nice backwards K for Albert, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
The Pirates beat the Tigers, but the Rangers are up 3-0. What inning is that in, Phantom? Jazz with a fly ball to left. This looks easy. Franklin makes the catch, and the inning is over. Albert Suarez with a quick 8th inning of work. The Orioles have 6 outs left to play with. The middle of the order is coming up here in the bottom of the 8th. Down by 2. It'll be Tyler O'Neill, Kobe Mayo, and Gunnar Henderson. Come on. Folks, I know I just left you for a minute, but I got to do it again. Sorry about that. Be right back. Hang in there, folks.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Oh, with this Orioles offense, please show up. Please show up. Come on. It's the Yankees. It's Shane Baz with another quality start. Don't do this, offense. Come on. Please. We knocked out the other starter after 4 innings. I mean, come on. Everything is in the lap of our offense right now. It's up to you guys. Come on. We need a couple of runs here. Tyler O'Neill will be first. Okay, so still just the 3rd inning for Texas. That's good to hear. Twins up 2-1 in the top of the 6th. Thank you, Phantom. I know I could have clicked a few times to find that same information, but I wanted to get up and move around again for a minute. Lower back feeling a little bit tender right now. I'm going to tell you, folks. Dylan Beavers will pinch hit for Baltimore with a new pitcher on for the Yankees. It's Paul Blackburn, veteran right-hander, and a swing and a miss on looked like a splitter by Blackburn. 0-1 the count on Beavers. Folks, please, if you don't mind, show me your Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That one's in the dirt. 1-1 on Beavers. Pozo is in the catch now for the Orioles. I should have told you that in the last half inning. Beavers is hitting for O'Neill right now. Swing and a miss on a curveball. 1-2 the count. So the only bat we have left on the bench, let me see if I can clock it. 1-2. That is a swing and a miss. Beavers strikes out, pinch hitting. So Jeremiah's been used. Pozo and Beavers into the ball game. I guess that leaves Cowser. Cowser's the only bench option left in these final, now 5 outs left in the ball game. Kobe Mayo is up. He will bat. I think you're going to use Cowser for Franklin when that spot comes up in the 9th inning. That is ball 1 to Kobe Mayo. The 1-0 is off the plate, 2-0. We need a base runner. Mayo could give us a long ball, but we'd still be down a run. I mean, we'll take it, but a proper rally here would be better, I think. That is a sweeper for a front door strike on Mayo. 2-1 the count. Spread it out, folks. Spread it out. That's ball 3. Okay. Mayo with a hitter's count. I think he's starting to intimidate opposing pitchers, Kobe Mayo. I think the word is out. I mean, he is a big dude. That is ball 4. Mayo. Did the umpire say it was a strike? Mayo's challenging. It's definitely high. And he is correct. Mayo will take first base. I can't believe the ump called that a strike. I didn't even see him indicate it. And I just assumed there's no way he would have called it. Mayo, take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Tying run at the plate in the form of Gunnar Henderson. Come on, Gunnar. You want to come up big? Now's the time. He chops this pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1, Gunnar, buddy. I need a hero. I am holding out for a hero. Gunnar's 0 for 3 tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he chased one there to make it 0-2. A changeup off the plate. And that is an over-anxious kind of a swing, and you don't want to see that from Gunnar. No balls, 2 strikes. Come on, buddy. You know you got it in you. You know you got it in you. Just lock in. Catcher setting up outside. 0-2 pitch. And Gunnar reaches for one. Please get down. It hangs up in the air too much. A ball out to center field. Gunnar flies out. 2 down. He went out of the zone. And he's got so much strength to him. He was able to take a pitch off the plate like that and kind of hit it on a line. But if he didn't have as much strength, that ball might drop in front of the outfielders for a bloop. Instead, it just hung up there for a pretty easy out. All right, folks, it's 2 down for Encarnacion Strand, and he's got ball 1. Come on, buddy. We got 4 outs left. The 1-0 from Blackburn. That hits the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 to Encarnacion Strand. Come on, man. Andrew Kittredge is up in the Oriole bullpen. 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Oh, for just a fraction of a second on that swing, I thought In-Cars had hit a ball to the opposite field with a lot of power, but it was just a foul ball. I was thinking opposite field game-tying homer, folks. I thought I saw it for a split second. Come on, buddy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Oh, my God, he chased a bad one. Ugliest swing of the night by any hitter on the team. And that ends the inning. He strikes out. Folks, we are down to the 9th inning.
Big buck, stop it all.
Folks, 1 inning left. We don't want to drop an opener to the Yankees. We don't want this.
Drop the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
Well, all right, Bluto. If that's how you feel, I'm down. I didn't say it was over. Anybody here say it was over? Orioles have left 8 men on base tonight. 1 run with 8 men left on is a bad look. No clutch hits tonight. The 1 run was a solo homer from Mayo. No clutch hit yet tonight. Will we leave it for the 9th? Wouldn't be the first time. Or the offense woke up in the final inning and came back. It wouldn't be a first time. Folks, an hour ago, the Chesapeake Bay Sox put out a tweet with a video announcing that Vance Honeycutt, within a 2-minute time frame, got his first Double-A hit, his first Double-A RBI, and his first Double-A stolen base. Welcome to Double-A Vance Honeycutt. Folks, what looked like a draft bust is starting to work his way up the system. He just got promoted to Double-A, and he's off to a flying start. So we'll keep an eye on Vance Honeycutt. He's back in the picture, I guess. Albert Suarez is still on the mound. First pitch of the inning is a strike. Top of the 9th. The batter is George Lombard Jr. 0-1 from Albert is outside. 1-1 the count. Here's a chopper toward third. Encarnacion is charging. He will throw in time to get Lombard. 1 down. Solid defensive play there by the Oriole third baseman. Jose Caballero will come up to hit. He pinch ran for Goldschmidt, who walked in the spot that was originally occupied by Ryan McMahon. This is the first at-bat of the night for Caballero. And he looks at a cutter for a strike from Albert. 0-1. Right-hander David Bednar, the Yankee closer, is getting loose. That pitch misses high. 1-1 the count. Positive vibes. We're going to need them, folks. We're going to be down by 2 runs, if not more. We hope not more. But certainly 2. Bloop and a blast. We're going to at least need to get 1 base runner on to give us a chance. The 1-2 to Caballero. On the outside edge. Called strike 3. That might have been an inch or 2 off the plate. Caballero's unhappy. Umpire probably telling him, well, tell your teammates to stop wasting challenges. You know damn well that's what was just said. 2 down, nobody on. Here is Sanchez. Is that Ali Sanchez? Oh, their other catcher, right? Yeah, coming in relief of Austin Wells, who was lifted for a pinch hitter in that 7th inning rally by the Yanks. 0-1 on Ali Sanchez. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just 36 games on the season. Sanchez has a homer and 7 driven in. Ground ball backhanded by Gunnar in the hole at short. The throw is off the bag by Mayo, but he tags Sanchez just before he reaches first, and we get the out, and the inning is over. Folks, we are going to the bottom of the 9th. David Bednar just threw his final warm-up pitch. He is going to come in for the Yankees to try and save it. We have to rally. Bottom of the 9th coming up. The Orioles have 2 runs to make up. Can we do it, folks? I'm in the mood for something special. I mean, a nice, comfortable win would have been great, but if it takes dramatics, then so be it. Come on. Come on. The Rangers now with a 5-0 lead. Thank you for the update, Tony, but no thank you about the facts. If things stay the way they are right now, we're going to slip out of this 6th seed here and have to start fighting our way back into it again. Oh, this game is brutal. Brutal. Not this particular game, just this sport. It's brutal. Oh, folks, what can we do here? If you have any kind of good luck charm right now, go out there and grab it and hold it in your hand. If you got, I don't care if you're into voodoo, break it out. Now's the time. We need some magic. Leody Taveras to lead off. Is that right? It's the bottom of the order. Taveras, and then I'm sure Franklin, again, is going to likely have Cowser pinch hitting. And then nothing we can do with the 3 spot. Pozo will have to hit for himself. Nothing against Pozo. Maybe he can help. Maybe he can be a hero. We'll see. If we do get anybody on base, it will get Holiday up and turn that lineup over. And we do need somebody on base. 2 men on, and you're talking about Alonso. Let's work on getting 1 guy on first. Folks, Taveras tonight, 2 for 3 at the plate. Here we go. First pitch from Bednar is bottom of the zone for a strike, and Taveras is going to use up our last challenge. He thought it was low. I don't think so. It wasn't a terrible use of a challenge, but we're out of them now. Strike 1 on Taveras. The next pitch, a swing, and he just got a piece of that splitter. You can see the first 2 pitches from Bednar, how if you overlapped one with the other, that can really throw you off as a hitter. You're going to have to figure this out, Taveras. The pitch, swing and a miss on the splitter. Taveras is down on 3 pitches. Oh, boy. If Bednar is going to execute his pitches this well for the entire inning, we are in trouble. Colton Cowser is pinch hitting, folks. Get those cows in the chat. We need a base runner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It is the splitter again, I believe. 0-1. Pitch, swing and a miss. Cowser, buddy, it's like he's not even thinking about maybe that ball will drop into layoff. He's just up there hacking. It's 0-2. Come on, buddy. You got to know the situation, man. You got to pick up that baseball. You got to know. Easier said than done, I know, but come on. High target from the catcher. 0-2 pitch. Cowser reaches up out of the zone and fouls it away. So that's just trying to screw with Cowser's eye line. After throwing those low breaking pitches, he goes up. Now if he goes back down, it's going to be a problem. Swing and a miss. There it is. Splitter. I mean, folks, I could write the script to this at-bat. And Bednar executing every pitch exactly the way as planned. Cowser had no chance. There are 2 out. And Joel Pozo is going to have to figure out a way to get himself on base for the Orioles to have one chance to do something. Pozo, folks.
Strike the pose.
Pozo struck a pose when he drew a walk in that one game. Here's a ground ball to Jazz. Throw to first in plenty of time. This inning and this ball game, it's over. The Yankees win it tonight in Game 1, 3-1, the final. Oriole fans are brokenhearted. 3 wins in Tampa. A tough loss yesterday. All would have been fine with an opening win on this homestand here tonight, but I told you guys 3 hours ago what we were facing here. Some extreme emotion, either very, very happy or very, very unhappy. And unfortunately, it is the latter. The Orioles drop it here tonight. 3-1 the final. We'll talk about it. Let me take a minute to collect myself. And we'll talk about it. Folks, if you're running out the door, please be nice and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe and come on back for another game if you haven't subscribed already. Yep, it's a tough one, folks. Once again, when Shane Baz starts, this offense just cannot score. We did not have a single clutch hit tonight. 4 hits altogether. Mayo's solo home run providing the only offense tonight. Holiday got a chance to hit leadoff. I was asking for it. He went 0 for 4. The only hits came from Alonso, Mayo, and then 2 from Taveras. Everybody else could not get a hit. There were 4 walks to Oriole batters, so 4 other additional base runners. The Orioles wound up leaving 8 men on base tonight. Yankees left 6. About the only thing I can see from this box score that gives me something that's a little bit of a silver lining, and I mean just a tiny silver lining. Folks, nothing I abhor while living on planet Earth more than watching my Orioles lose to the Yankees. I hate it. I despise it. I don't have enough words. I need a thesaurus to come up with more adjectives to describe to you how much I dislike losing to the Yankees. But I will say this. They had to go to their bullpen early tonight. They used 5 arms out of their pen. We only used 2. And one of them was a couple of innings out of Albert. So I do feel like we have a little bit of an advantage in that department going into tomorrow's game. Again, I don't know if that means a whole lot to you, but I'm looking for something to make me feel something, to feel like we got a shot to win tomorrow and level up this series. I mean, this is a series we want to win, and we can still do it. But now tomorrow is a must-win. And then the game after that is another must-win. That's what happens when you lose the opener. No room to screw up now. Folks, back to 3 games under 500. Our record currently is 61-64. Boz gets the loss. I believe he's up to 13 losses, 4-13. Is that right? That is so unfair. 4-13. Got to be one of the best 4-13 pitchers I've ever seen in my, 40 years of watching this sport. Yeri De Los Santos gets the win. David Bednar gets the save. And, man, just a reminder, the 2 runs that were the difference in this ball game coming on 1 hit by Trent Grisham in an at-bat where the bases were loaded. We had gotten, I think, the previous hitter out to help us set up a chance to get out of the inning without giving up anything and keep that game tied. And Grisham had already homered earlier in the ball game. Josh Walker got ahead of him on 2 strikes. But 1 pitch, Grisham lined it up, hit it into center field, drove in a pair of runs, and that's the difference in this score tonight. Wyatt says it's an emotional roller coaster when this team plays. The record is 61-65. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I needed a refresh. Oh, that's right. We lost 2 in a row. Sorry, folks. That is correct. 61-65. 4 games under again. Damn. It's so difficult. We really need another long streak, more than 3 wins in a row. That's the only way to do this. We got to come back and win tomorrow. It's a tough one tonight, folks. How many times have I said that? You got to be saying to yourself, BW. You're going to say it's a tough one? Like, compared to what? I've watched about 65 tough ones this year. I'm sick of hearing about it. It's going to be Chris Bassett against Will Warren tomorrow, and this is a pitching matchup that who knows what, honestly. I don't know what to expect out of Bassett. I don't know what to expect out of Warren. Both of them are capable, honestly, of shitting the bed. Bassett with a 4-4 record, ERA of 5.11, a whip over 1.5. Warren has a 4.42 ERA, a whip just under 1.5. I think we're going to see a lot more offense tomorrow night than we saw tonight. Tonight was definitely a pitching matchup. I think tomorrow is going to be who's got the better bats. At least that's kind of what I'm feeling. You know this game, you can't predict it. I'm not trying to. Just trying to read the tea leaves here, folks. Nestor Herman was removed from AAA Norfolk's game tonight with a right shoulder discomfort. There's video of the last pitch he threw before being taken out of the game. That's not good for one of our prospect arms in AAA, Nestor Herman. Number 21 overall prospect on the Orioles organization. He might have an arm problem. I've seen right shoulder discomfort turn into surgery. We'll see. Just taking a look at about anything else going on around. Caden Hunter, who's really working his way up as one of the prospect arms in our system. He had a good night. 5 innings of 1-run ball. He's the number 98 overall MLB prospect. He makes the MLB top 100. He's our number 4 prospect, Caden Hunter. 5 good innings of pitching tonight from Cade. Yeah, Wyatt, didn't I just read out Will Warren's stats? Why are you giving them to me like, I'm good, man. Thanks. Yeah, I just let you know that he had a 4.42 ERA, a whip just under 1.5. I said that. Okay, he's got 117 strikeouts, folks. There's that too. All right, folks, I'm probably feeling a little bit aggravated with tonight's result, and it might be in my best interest to go ahead and sign off before I say something stupid. Losing to the Yankees. There's no way to sugarcoat it, folks. There's no way to me to say something that's going to put a smile on your face. We're just going to have to try to level things up tomorrow, and we're going to have to wait about 21 hours to do it. All right, that's the deal. 21 hours of waiting to see what we can do to respond to this loss tonight. That's all we can do. All right, I'm going to look around and see where I might be sending you off to another streamer, a little redirect to help out another channel. Us play-by-play guys on YouTube like to help each other out and send our audiences, pass them along to each other to help things out. I'm thinking JJ might be the right fit tonight. Play-by-play with JJ, currently covering the Phillies and the Marlins. I know it's not a matchup that we have much to care about, but it's a close game and it's late, so it could be an exciting call. The Phillies are ahead 5-4 in the bottom of the 8th in Philly right now. JJ can take you the rest of the way. Be sure to say hi to him on my behalf and leave a like for him. Help out his channel. He's doing just fine, but every like helps. Folks, I'm going to try and decompress after this loss and, get my mood up and ready for tomorrow, because what else can I do? I'm not going to mope around. Once we ramp up for tomorrow's game, I can mope a little bit, but not going to carry it into tomorrow. I hope you guys can figure out how to do the same thing, okay? Let me say thanks to the mods here in the Charm City chat for always doing a bang-up job, keeping the chat nice and charming. Thanks to everybody for helping out with the likes tonight. We're over 250, about 275, in fact. We got some new subscribers in as well. Got a super chat in there. So really nice contributions all around from everybody. I want to say thanks. And have a good rest of your evening. Until tomorrow, folks, take care. Final score here, Yankees 3, Orioles 1. But we'll be back tomorrow. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Sitting in out a play-by-play with JJ. Have a good night, everybody.